Okay. So yesterday decided to it's my birthday weekend to go out and take a ride to the local mall because it was at that point of the day where to try to cross the Burlington Bristol Bridge to go to my favorite record store over in Levittown, PA. Probably would have meant sitting in a big line waiting for a bridge opening to go down and waiting all day for that to happen. So, anyway, so let's go to the mall. They have that they have that store that used to sell a lot of music and movies and records. I think it was called FYE or FI or For Your Entertainment or whatever the hell it's called. And I've noticed the last few times I've gone down there, it seems to be less about music and more like about stuffed animals and that kind of shit, which is of no interest to me. So I said, well, we'll give it a try anyway, and we'll see what they have. So we got to the mall there in Morristown, and we get down there, and like the whole store is sectioned off, and all they have is a few little DVDs on a shelf in the front, a few little DVDs and some Blu-rays. Excuse me. On a shelf in the front that nobody wants, and it says last day, everything must go X amount of percent off. So there was absolutely nothing there that we wanted. So I turned around, hopped in the car, and went home. Um, and I was just wondering what's going on with this. Um, this was a case where here's a store that's owned by the same company that I believe they bought Sam Goody years ago. And to see a store that's kind of the successor to Sam Goody go down like this, it's kind of disappointing. I don't know if that's the whole chain or if they're just shutting down or maybe downsizing or going with less stores like a lot of other companies are doing in this day and age. I don't know. But it's kind of sad to see a spot you used to go to, pick things up from time to time, and to know that it's not going to be there anymore. It's kind of a disappointment. I would have just hopped in the car and, bit the bullet and went across the bridge. But, what I think I would say to everybody is, those of you that like music, support your local businesses and your small businesses, because if you don't, these places are not going to be around. And I'm at a point in my life now where I'm, in the next 5 years, going to be crossing the half century mark. I'm set in my ways, and I'm not going to change for anybody at this point in time. I know what I want. I know the things I like and how I want things to go. And, I would like these things to be there for another, if they can be there for another 10 or 20 years, that would be great. Because 10, 20 years from now, I will more than have everything I ever wanted in terms of music and movies and stuff. And 20 years from now, I'm going to be an old man. So, going to be retired. You retire. So, hopefully, we can keep these places going another, 10 or 20 years or so. Or maybe even for the rest of my life. That would be a good thing. And that would be really great. I think people, you got to support your small business. Too many of these big conglomerate retail places, they follow trends. And trendy people tend to forget about, people like me. They tend to forget that people like me exist. I go into the local Walmart to look for records. How many people need a gazillionth copy of Dark Side of the Moon? Why would I want a Taylor Swift record? Prince, while very talented, treated the engineers and producers that he worked with when he made some of his biggest records, he treated them like shit. So I really don't want to listen to Prince's music because he was so nasty to the people that he worked with when he created when some of the biggest music of his career was created. I don't like people like that. I like people that aren't arrogant. Um, you know, and that seems to be the kind of stuff that Walmart likes to put on the shelf. So I really don't do Walmart for music. I like the local record shop. So let's keep these guys in business as long as we can. Places like that. Support your local business. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys, for the yawning. I'm pretty tired today. I got up a little early. Been working on the stereo a little bit this morning, too. So anyway, y'all have a goody-goody. I hope you appreciated this video and enjoyed it. And come around for more because there will be more to come. Have a great day.